About choosing. Let's talk about choosing the right time for conversations. We all know that there is time for everything, and it's not different with our children. Your goal is that they are in the right position, or they absorb, they internalize everything that you say to be able to make use of it when the need arises. That's your goal. So whatever you need to do to ensure that your goal is accomplished, you have to do it. So right time is very key in effectiveness of conversations, even as a Christian parent. Number one, select times when both parents and child are well rested. Don't do these conversations when everyone is somebody, maybe cranky, you just returned from school or from work and everywhere is heated and tense, everybody is tired, hungry. You must choose the time when everyone is well rested, calm, and ready. Avoid rushing or scheduling it near other activities. You have an event to attend, you have homework to do, those activities that, don't schedule your sex conversations near them, right? So that's why usually I recommend Saturdays work for many parents, right? Saturdays, Sundays, weekends work, holiday times work for many parents because they have ample time to, choose. Consider your child's natural rhythm. Is your child a morning person, or is the child an evening person? Even in your home, you might have a child that is a morning person, like I do, and one that is an evening person. I have a child that is a night person, in fact. So when everybody has slept, that's when both of us can have stretched time of talking. And at that time, you're not thinking about the chores that is not done, you're not thinking about homework, nobody's thinking about anything, they're not thinking about the play that they have not played or they need to play. At that time, she listens with 100% rapt attention. If you have such a child, take advantage of those times. And of course, I have one that night doesn't work for. So for such a child, you can actually schedule his one-on-one time away from distractions at home, so that you can have a focused time with that child. Plan it around regular daily activities. That's number four. Okay, perhaps after dinner, right? Or before bedtime. These times work a lot because there are times when children are well rested and distractions are out of place. Of course, be flexible with the 5-day timeline that we have instituted for this challenge. Because of your schedule or your family dynamics, the 5 days timeline may not work. You may have to do it once in 2 days or once in 3 days. Just ensure you do something comfortable that will work for both you and your children. Let's move on to session length. We are still talking about timing. For ages 3 to 5, you need to keep the sessions really short, because they have a short attention span. And you must also remember something: based on all the things I'm saying, put into consideration the individuality of your family and the individuality of your child and the peculiarity of your family. Don't say, oh, this is set on stone, right? So you put into consideration your child's individuality and your family's peculiarity. So, for example, a toddler in your home may be able to maintain 10 minutes attention span, while another child will not be able to maintain 5 minutes. So for age 3 to 5, you can keep the sessions 3 to 5 minutes short, or longer if you have a toddler that can actually maintain that, right? Depending on what I'm doing with my own toddler, if I'm reading for my toddler, I can even keep his attention for 30 minutes because of the way I handle the reading sessions. For ages 6 to 8, extend it to 10 to 15 minutes, right? Or 20 minutes also, depending on the individuality of your child. For ages 9 upwards, you can have 30 minutes and above. Of course, in secondary schools, upper primary and secondary schools, you see that their teaching sessions last 30, 40 minutes. So you can actually incorporate that. Watch out for signs of attention fatigue. You're just discovering that this child is becoming tired or restless. Then it's a sign for you to take a break or to stop. Break longer sessions into smaller chunks. Very important. You can break your 10 minutes into chunks of 3 minutes. 3 minutes with a short break, 3 minutes with a short break, and then with that, fatigue will be on the reduced level. Follow your child's lead on engagement. You can't afford not to do this. Ensure a lot of times that your children are leading in engagement and in conversations. It's very important, especially for the older ones. All right, so um, that's for timing. So let's get into the next conversation where we talk about age appropriate adaptation. Stay tuned.